Hey y'all, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel, and this is my December TBR, or really a pile of possibilities. Alright y'all, so December is the month of Christmas, reads, books, all the good things. I'm so here for this. Christmas is my favorite holiday, in case you didn't know, which I think y'all know, but it is my favorite holiday. So yeah, I am going to have a lot of time to read because your girl has got a lot, and I mean a lot of the Vlogmas content done. Okay, I'm filming this on November 25th, so I have actually a lot of books I need to get done before December because, again, December is all about Christmas books, and it's going to be really hard for me to read anything other than Christmas books. It's just way it is. All the novellas, the goodness is here. I'm here for this. So without further ado, let's talk about some of the books I hope to get done in the month of December. Some of these you will have already seen me talk about in my Christmas TBR, but it's okay. We're here. So first and foremost, I should say, is Little Women. I feel like I've been putting this in here for months now, but it's really only been like the last month. I'm still reading this. I've not made a whole lot of progress this month where I've been reading other things. So yeah, this is definitely a priority. I am still just like right here, and I got all this left happening though. I'm loving the book every time I dive in. I've just been reading a lot of Christian nonfiction in November, and I think that's where my time has been primarily. So still continuing this. There is a vlog. I'm continuing to update it every time I can, and you know, that will be one of the Vlogmas videos, is a Little Women reading vlog. So yeah, gonna keep reading that. And then I'm going to continue in the Star of Wonder Advent. I have been filming updates for my Vlogmas videos. You will see me read from this pretty much every day in December. So really excited about this. If you want to get it to follow along, I will link it below. I know some of you have already picked it up. And this is by Angela Hunt. Bethany House has published this. And this is one that I had signed up to honestly read and review. And I'm loving. Look at me hitting myself. I am loving this. This is a different spin on your typical Advent devotional for me, because every chapter is either about, like, the first 8 days are about the places of Christmas. And now we've went to day 8, or is it day 8 or 9? Day 9 was the prophecies of Christmas. And so there's all of these different things that we're going through, and it's just a lot of historical context, biblical historical accuracy. It's so good, and I'm really enjoying this. So yeah, this is going to be continued in December until I finish it. Probably will finish this early in December because I'm already on day 9, and I'm going to try to read several at a time so I can catch up and do a different Advent in the month of December. I'd like to do a different Advent, so we'll see, but I'm trying to get this done for the Vlogmas content primarily. So on my list is going to be one that I'm hoping to read for a vlog. A lot of y'all tell me this has some language, so I'm not real sure, but Christmas Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. Anytime language is in a Christmas book, it bothers me. This is secular. I don't know. I usually can look over language, so this one may not get read. I may end up DNFing it unless I find it just extremely great. We will see. You know, like a Catherine Center, I've been able to kind of look over her language because she has a great story. But there's something about a Christmas book that I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. So, yeah, we will see if this gets read in the month of December. But it sounds interesting. Like this girl's trying to basically get everything ready for a Christmas party, it sounds like. And yeah, she's supposed to host a Christmas party, and her name's Becky, and the surprise appearance of an old boyfriend turned rock star and his pushy new girlfriend, they show up, and there's all these plans that kind of get thwarted pretty much. So I don't know, they say it's funny, but again, sometimes that stuff I don't find funny, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I don't have like high expectations. You just never know though. So yeah, that's still on my list, and it's for one of my Christmas reading vlogs that I'm doing for Vlogmas. The next book on the list is The Christmas Dress by Courtney Cole. I said I was taking this off my official TBR, but some of y'all said this was good, so we will see. Again, this is a secular read, but you know, someone had said this was clean, so I'm gonna dive in, see how it goes. An enchanted Christmas dress brings 2 generations of women together for a magical holiday season. So yeah, it sounds like we've got these 2 ladies. And one of them is managing her late father's apartment building, and she thinks her dreams of making it in the fashion business is over, adding her father's roster of tenants who need attention ASAP, a host of building-related disasters, and a handsome handyman she keeps embarrassing herself in front of. This has the makings of the worst Christmas she's ever had. Then we got this, her name's Meg, and this other girl, Ellie, she is one of the building's longtime residents, and she's not really feeling the Christmas joy this year. She's preparing to move into a nursing home and is in the process of sorting through some belongings to downsize. Every corner of her apartment holds good memories, some good, some bad, but there's one dress that she hesitates to pick up, and it represents both the best and worst night of her life. And then so Ellie and Meg strike up an unlikely friendship, and the story of Ellie's dress comes out. She gifts the dress to Meg, and she hopes that it'll bring her better luck on the condition that Meg wears it to the building's Christmas party. The dress fits, and while it eventually leads to the best night of her life, it also inspires Meg to follow a lifelong dream, a dream that will help save the crumbling Parkview West, restoring it to its former glory, and keep it as a safe home for all the current tenants. So it sounds like a good story, you know. I always like when there's a friendship that is, you know, blossomed in a book, and it does sound like we have, you know, an older woman telling her story, and I really want to know more about this, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's on my list. We will see. And then Christmas at Harrington's. This is one that a lot of y'all said was so good, and it's just a short novella. These are so quick to read, so yeah, this is like an older one, but it just gives me the feeling of that like old-timey days gone by Christmas, like I would have had with my mamaw, or that my mamaw actually probably would have had. This says Christmas is approaching. Lena, that was my granny's name. Lena finds herself penniless, friendless, and nearly hopeless. She is trying to restart her life, but job opportunities are practically non-existent. A second-hand red coat unexpectedly lands her a job as Mrs. Santa Claus at a department store. Lena finally thinks her luck is changing, but can she keep her past a secret? This was a story full of redemption and true holiday spirit. So, yeah, I need to read this. I'm dropping. If I don't drop it, I mean, y'all, what am I doing? And then I've got The Cat in the Christmas Tree and Other True Stories of Feline Joy and Merry Mischief by Callie Smith Grant. And this was one I picked up last year. It's very short. Sounds like it has a few different, you know, cat Christmas stories. I love a good cat Christmas story. Any story really with a cat. And so we're here for this. And this, I mean, this is so cute. So cute. So yeah, this is definitely going to get me in the Christmas spirit, I think. And that is a Christian fiction as well. And so then we've got one that's not a Christmas read, but I know I'm not going to get to it. And it releases on December 1st, 5th. Anyway, it releases soon. And it's going to be A Winter by the Sea by Julie Klassen. This is book 2 in her On Devonshire Shores series. Book 1 was The Sisters of Seaview. I had to look because my brain. But, you know, I gave the first one 3.5 stars because I listened to audiobooks. So I said I was going to, like, physically read this one. And it hasn't happened this month. You know, I've been focused on other books for review and that sort of thing. So, and books for my 23 books in 2023 as well. So, trying to knock some of that out. And then, of course, the Christian nonfiction has taken a lot of my time this month. So yeah, this is definitely one I'm going to pick up in December and physically read it rather than the audiobook. In this one, we're following mostly Emily Summers, which is one of the Summer sisters. And it says, royalty comes to Sidmouth, bringing unexpected danger and the sweet possibility of romance. So yeah, I feel like these are more, these are definitely more historical, at least the first one was, than romance, but it's going to have a little hint of romance, it sounds like, and royalty. So yeah, I'm definitely going to read this and read it for honest read and review in December. Then we've got A Royal Christmas by Melody Carlson. This is our newest Christmas novella. This is like a fairy tale royalty type story. Probably a girl who didn't know she was wasn't that right? She didn't know she was something. My brain, what am I saying? She's been working hard. Adelaide Smith. She's too busy for fairy tales. So she's been working hard to put herself through law school. She's determined to stay focused on her goals. She receives a letter saying that she's a direct descendant. Yeah, she's a direct descendant of King Maximilian Koenig V. What a name. I think I said that before. The ruler of a small European principality called Montevilla. Montevilla? I guess that's right. What? No, that's the stuff of cheesy made-for-TV movies, not real life. Or cheesy Christmas romance, right? And we know it's going to be a block of cheese. Is it going to be sliced cheese or is it going to be like a whole block? That's what I need to know. Either way, I'm going to be here for it. We'll see. We'll see. It may be 3-star, 4-star, but that's okay. Christmas reads, hey, we here. It's fine. They always a good time. Still, curiosity gets the best of her, leading to a Christmas break trip chock full of surprises, including a charming village, an opulent I can't read. Palace, family mysteries, royal jealousies, a handsome young member of parliament, and the chance at a real-life fairy tale romance. I can smell the cheese from here. This is cheese, but it's Christmas cheese, and we're here in December for it. So, yeah, I'll be reading it. We'll see how it goes. And then we've got Baby It's Cold. Yeah, I keep dropping these books, y'all. I mean, come on. It's because this thing. Let's just get this one out the way real quick. This one is the culprit of why I keep dropping stuff because it's so big. But I'm going to be going through Letters from Father Christmas by J.R.R. Tolkien. This is like all of the letters that he wrote for his kids when he was like being like Father Christmas for his kids. And I already showed a lot of the like illustrations and letters, but I mean, we just have a lot of good stuff in this. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to dive into this and to see the sweetness of everything. And like, I think too, like where I didn't have a grandfather that I was close with, didn't really know either of my grandfathers. And this is really going to be like a special thing for me to read through as well, because it just is, I don't know, just something about it, like Days Gone By again, it's going to be very special for me, I think. So, plus it's Tolkien, which you know. So, yeah, we here. We're taking a step back in time with him, you know, and his family, and I can't wait for that. So, that's out the way. Now, what is this video? Baby It's Cold Outside, Susan May Warren. And I put this in my Christmas TBR. It says, 5 strangers with broken hearts, 1 raging blizzard, baby it's cold outside. Dottie Morgan has no desire to share her home or her heart this Christmas. After all, her holiday spirit froze over when she lost her son in World War II. But then the blizzard of the decade descends on Frost, Minnesota, trapping her in the home with 4 near strangers. I always like a story where people like trapped in a blizzard. I don't know what it is, do y'all? Like, that's always fun to me. I've had romances I've read in the past like that, and it's just always fun. So, this is like strangers of her like getting to know people. It says she discovers that opening her door might also open her heart to a miracle and a new reason to celebrate Christmas. Yes, please. So, this is definitely on my list. I really want to read that. So, then we've got a new one, Enters the Villa, okay? What was that reel that used to say, this week, a hot new bombshell, bombshell, what am I saying? Hot new bombshell enters the villa, and that's this. And we got Natalie Walters, Better Watch Out. You better watch out. Hey, okay, we here. So, this is a defenseman romantic holiday adventure. I'm in a good mood, y'all, if you can't tell. It's been a minute since I sat down. Something about me sitting, I'm in a better mood. But we here. So I love this cover. Like, I normally would just get these on Kindle, but like this cover, I was here for this. And I really want to support Natalie Walters. Like, I love everything she's doing on Instagram. I've only read one of her novellas. So we are reading this in December, y'all. We're reading it. And I'm fired up for this. I'm fired up for this. I know it's going to be good. It says, nothing screams Christmas like a week spent ice skating, visiting Santa, and sharing a kiss or 2 under the mistletoe. Okay. Franny Frost. The names. Okay, the names. Franny Frost, yes, has crafted the perfect bucket list of romantic activities to surprise her boyfriend in the most magical place at Christmas time, New York City. Let's go. When he unexpectedly becomes her ex, her plans are derailed, leaving her with a choice. Wallow in self-pity at Christmas or take matters in her own hands. Former NHL defenseman, ooh, this is like suspense, yes. Former NHL defenseman turned personal protection agent Andrew Bishop loves his job, but when things, when things go as planned, but Franny Frost is definitely not part of the plan. I butchered all that, but we here. Still, when her brother, the man who saved Andrew's life last year, asked him to deliver his sister, safely to the airport, he can't say no. The only problem, Franny ain't leaving. It says isn't, but by Southern it says ain't. So Franny ain't leaving. She's determined to make the most of her trip by checking off a bucket list of cliche Christmas activities that would make even Santa's elves jealous. Andrew's content to let her go until he learns that Franny's been mistaken for his client and thrust into the midst of danger. An accidental meet cute, a case of mistaken identity, and a bucket list of Christmas activities befitting a Hallmark movie make this holiday romantic adventure the perfect Christmas read. Let me say, is that the first time I read the whole synopsis? Yes. I am here for this. I might pick this up first thing. Like, Natalie, girl, we getting here. I know I'm gonna like this. You don't see a lot of suspense Christmas books. Yes. Which reminds me. Oh, there was something. Okay, so there's one I forgot to write down, y'all. It's on my Libby. Hold on a second. Let's go. I think this book has a little bit of mystery in it. That's what reminded me. My girl Amy read this and loved it. And me and Denise Hunter have like a love-hate sometimes. But it's okay. I've enjoyed a lot of her books lately. And I know several of my friends who have actually really enjoyed this. And it's called, let's open it up, Falling Like Snowflakes. Looks like this. Okay, y'all. Here we go. Falling Like Snowflakes, Denise Hunter. This is book 1 in the Summer Harbor novel. So, a Summer Harbor novel series. Okay, anyway, you knew what I was saying. What am I doing? So, yeah, what is this about? Let me try to find something so I can read this. I just yeeted the Natalie authors. My bad. Anyway, hold on real quick. This is going to be number 1, okay? I hope I really enjoyed this. So, pick this up. It's linked below. Now, we're back to this. This is a chaotic video. Eden Martelli is too busy fleeing the clutches of danger to realize she's running straight into the arms of a new love. Beau will go to the ends of the earth to keep her safe, but who's going to protect his heart from a woman who can't seem to trust again? Speeding north through rural Maine, Eden wonders how her life came to this. On the run with her mute 5-year-old son, dozing fitfully in the passenger seat. That's added a layer. When a breakdown leaves them stranded in Summer Harbor, she has no choice but to stay put through Christmas, even though they have no place to lay their heads. Beau is a habitual problem solver for other people anyway. He left the sheriff's department to take over his family Christmas tree farm, but he's still haunted by the loss of his parents and struggling to handle his first Christmas alone. When she shows up looking for work, just as Beau's feisty aunt gets out of the hospital, he thinks he's finally caught a break. Eden is competent and dedicated, if a little guarded, and a knockout to boot. But as he soon finds out, she also comes with a boatload of secrets. She has been through too much to trust her heart to another man. Beau is impossible to resist, and the feeling seems mutual. As Christmas Eve approaches, her past is catching up to her. He would go to the ends of the earth to keep her safe, but who's going to protect his heart from a woman who can't seem to trust again? Yes, please. I need to know about this. So this is definitely one that I'm going to be listening to. It's a short audiobook, I want to say. Like, I think it's only like a 7.5 hour audiobook. Double speed, 3.5 hours. Let's go. Did I do the math right? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's one that's on my radar. I forgot to write down. Where was I? Oh yeah, All's Fair in Love and Christmas by Sarah Monzon. This is also a book I'm going to be reading for the, what is it? Brain. Where'd you go, Brain? Went to the outer space. Reading vlog for Vlogmas. Okay. So yeah, this is an office romance. A little bit of, I guess it's a little bit of a competition as well. Maybe a little bit of enemies here, but like, hopefully nothing too crazy. So, we're here. All I Want for Christmas by Wendy Lagia. Lagia said this was good, so I'm going to try to read it. It's relatively short. This is not priority, so, but either way, I want to read it. So, I've heard it's clean, and I need to know. That way, if I don't like it, I can eat it. Yeet. Did I enunciate? Yeet. Get rid of it. That's what I mean. So, because that's what I like to do. Like, a lot of Christmas books, if I don't like them, like I have some in my Pango store, I try to get rid of them because they take up a lot of space. But I think that's it. I will say, as far as like other books, I did want to read Christmas Camp. I can't find it. Christmas Camp by Karen Shaler. That might be a possibility. We'll see. What else did I write down? I think that was it. Those are the Christmas reads. One non-Christmas read. Actually, Little Women's a non-Christmas read as well. But there is a non-fiction book called Clanlands in New Zealand. And I am really excited about it because it's always a good time listening to Sam and Graham. They are characters from Outlander and stuff, but like it's good to listen to their nonfiction. They're hilarious because they narrate the audiobook of their travels. So, because we watched, they have that show Men in Kilts, and Blake and I have watched it, and it's funny to see their travels. They're always making me laugh. So that might be one that I listen to so I can like finish out my nonfiction goal for the year. Because I'm almost done with that. That'd be a total of 10 nonfictions for the year. There's general nonfiction and Christian nonfiction as well. So, yeah, I'll be able to at least get that goal done. And if I have time, a big if, but I won't be working on videos so much this month, so we'll see. But if I have time, I have a lot on my NetGalley. If y'all want to see, this is everything I have on my NetGalley right now, and it's quite a bit. There's like 16, 15 recent ones. There's one from last year, so this is everything I got. And they're spaced out pretty good, but there's several in January that I need to read. So if I had time, I would pick up the Laura Frantz, the Seamstress of Acadie. Is that how you say it? Looks like this. So if I had time, I don't know that I will, but it's set in the 1700s, and it's like the French and the British. There's some tensions there on Canada's Acadian shore, and seamstress Sylvie Gallant, I don't know how you say her name, but that's how I'm saying it, and her family, they're French-speaking Acadians. I hope I'm saying that right. They wish to remain neutral, and they're caught in the middle of all this. So it's going to be pretty historical, sounds like. Looks like Sylvie has to pick up some pieces in her life, and her paths cross with this guy named William. So, okay, we hear. I love a good William in a character. Okay, William. That's my daddy's name. So that's about it. I don't know what this video was, but it's just possibilities, kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to be reading. I don't even know. There's going to be lots of mood reading, so take me with a grain of salt, but I'll be here. Stay up to date with me on my Goodreads, Instagram, and my blog, bookloveramanda.blogspot.com. I'll be posting my reviews throughout the month of December and all the good things. Since I'll have videos pretty much pre-filmed for a while, I don't know when you'll actually see like an actual like current video of me. So those are some good ways to keep up with me in the current time, like right then, real time. But I am going to try to do like a mid-month wrap up in December, so you know, there'll be that at least, hopefully. Either way, I hope you all are doing well. Let me know what you're going to read in December. Are you going to read a lot of Christmas books? Is Christmas your favorite holiday? All that good stuff, because that's certainly my favorite holiday, and I love talking about it with everybody else. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.